Good evening, everyone. We are back again, once again, for some Phoenix Wright tour. So let's get to it, shall we? September the 9th at 9:52 a.m. Okay, yep, there's Michael Charles. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does Wright have the judge in his pocket too? So you are saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is every defendant declared guilty. So I made that my policy. Edgeworth, you have changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. Whoa, what? But wait! Your defense isn't even here yet. They are not. I'll be defending myself. Oh, what? Okay, let's do this. My man with the big PP energy, you feel me? My man has a big dog in him. He has a big dog. Okay. It's court time. He has a dog in him. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you are up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I mean, should we just let it go? I mean, it's not really true definition of an objection, really. Because they might... Did I just say objection for the sake of saying objection? Oh wait, give me a second. Let me just check. I should have done this before I started stream, to be honest with you. Tuesday... Yeah, today's Tuesday, isn't it? Where is it? There we go, I found it. I want to follow alongside with this, just in case. If I'm doing things correctly. Because it could be a trap. It could possibly be a trap. So I would say let it go. Yeah, forget it, that's not a trap. I would like to call Mr. Wright to the stand. Come on, you geezer. You corruption. More corruption you are. Okay, so let's see. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my Lacrosse confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Wright, but my friends call me Blanconino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue. Did you know the victim, Miss Mayor Faye? That would be a negatory. I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why did you know? Oh, why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world? I'm the last man standing. I hope you have made up your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix! Let's see, it was about 9 AM, I believe. I was quite serene. I don't know what that word is. That reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bench log coming from the outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attack a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss Faye over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. This sounds like BS, bro. This sounds like BS to me. This sounds like BS. Alright, there we go. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is... What do you mean, my guy? You didn't even question me. This man did not question me. And he's like, ho ho ho, you are so guilty. You are guilty by the courts of law. Ho ho ho. What a load of barnacles, man. Very well, defendant, Mr. White. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was about 9 AM, I believe. What time did the crime start? Died from the blunt object may have lived. Is it 9 PM? Is that... Okay, so see you at 9. Okay, so how did he know it was 9? Press it. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know? No. You're not getting away with that. You are mistrusting Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. We need to press more. True, the bellboy who bought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside of the room. Of course he could not see me. You will need X-ray vision to pull that off, something like that off. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? My accent keeps changing, bro. I was quietly... I can't say that word for the life of me. So we need to just press this dude. We need to just press this man for more info. We need to press this man for more info on everything, so you can find gaps in the story. By window, you mean the one directly across the Fair & Co. law offices? Oh, correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. I heard a bed alarm coming from outside. What do you mean by bed alarm? It must have been when you attacked, I presume. We say Catenio. Supplies, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah, right. Yeah, I made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, the spiky head man, attacking a woman with long hair. How can you see that from across the street? That makes zero sense. My guy. That makes zero sense. What do you mean? Spiky head. Phoenix, snap out of it. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Give me more information, man. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Oh, God darn it, this dude. Counting both eyes, 40. 40, don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is this judge on anyway? What did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. Press this guy on everything. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping her Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I cannot. I will not answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Give me more info, bruv. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Wait, did I just do this? I think I just did that. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. It was all over. What do you mean by that? Yeah, impaction, don't you mean impact? Ridiculous, Lottie. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing behind. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly... Okay, so we already went through this. Bedlam. The spiky hen man. So, oh, hi Leroy, welcome, nice, you're back. Yeah, I did say I'd be back in 1 hour. Or a bit. So died from a blow from a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. The broken remains of a glass shaft. Blocking the form. But it doesn't make sense. Wait. I saw papers by the window. Bedlam. Surprised to look at the building across the way. They died from a blow by the blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being here. The thinker. Okay, what's your next dialogue? In lovely menu. I called Mr. May over at once. She too was surprised. Wait, so the victim ran. But how can the victim run if we already struck her and she died by the blow of a blunt object? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, what does this show? So if she went to the left, then that would be in her blind spot then, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would easily contradict the blind spot. Because if it was to the left, Miss May's testimony said to the right. Yeah, she said to the right, but he said to the left. Objection! I knew something was fishy. Because on the left, it was the blind spot. Yeah, so it was the blind spot. So what Miss May said... So, if we were to think about it, right? If I was there, tried to hit Mia's head in, right? And I run to the left, then there's nothing there, just the face and the glass. but the body was just right in the middle, below the window itself. But if I run to the right, that doesn't really make sense either. Because if the victim ran to the right-hand side and died, why was she in the middle of the window? Underneath the window, in the middle. It doesn't make sense. It's quite fishy. Wright's right there. Mr. Wright, you have dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was there, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from... See, I was right. I was right. That did not make sense at all. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Wait a second. So if he was the killer, if the victim was in the middle, his left is right. If he was the one that killed the victim. So when he said it was left, then he got it confused because it was meant to be on his right hand side. But his right hand side isn't the victim's right hand side. It's their left hand side. Ooh. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both is right. I would say both is right. Because when Miss May sees it over the hotel, she sees that the victim ran to the right. While Mr. Wright, who was there on the scene, sees her running to the left. Although that wasn't the case. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up their contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the victim was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Yes, sir. Get that bitch. Mr. White, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office of Fay & Co, of course. More specifically, I can't say that word. He was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Yeah, he was standing right here. He was standing right here, right? When he says the victim ran left, his left-hand side was actually his right-hand side. So if we swap these roles around, when he sees her running right, when he sees her running left, from her side, she was running right. From his side, she was running left. Because of the point of views. So I would say he's there. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point of view, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Exactly. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Exactly, he's the killer. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? With Rapscallion. The postulates of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity at the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Yeah, this guy is trying to load of waffle, mate. He's trying to load of waffle. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to... Oh, yeah, now he's gonna say... No, she ran to the right. And then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the loss of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. It was a sink. No, fuck off, man. Now this guy's pissing me off right now. How was it single? How was it 2 hits when the person who is guilty hit her only once? That legit makes 0 sense to me. That legit makes 0 sense to me. Now what is this man on? Come on, man. Run it. Press him for everything. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient, it does not become you. Hey buddy, you are American too. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. What do you mean first? First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left and then you hit her savagely, is what I saw. Press him. I didn't hit anyone. No, Mr. Wright. There is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting their testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the loss of the strength, she ran to the right. Did I press him on that? I can't remember. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. Okay, so I've already pressed him on that. But, right. So he said he's claiming that I hit her twice. But the autopsy says it was only single blow, wasn't it? No, press this guy. Stop saying it was me. But if it was you, Mr. White, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing, right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her No, fuck off, man. No, fuck off. It was only once. It was only once. Victim dodge. She was caught and struck. It was only once, man. Fuck out there about twice, man. No, this guy's pressing me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's pressing me. I'm getting pressed right now by him. Let's make sure that we do this so we can see everything. Mr. White? The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court he was absolutely perfectly perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now. White. Mr. White. Okay. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in a single blow to He's nervous. He's getting nervous. Trump indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Press this motherfucker, me. Lying ass man, me. Lying with my name. Lying to the court. Lying about my name. Okay. Let's see. The killer, you attacked her, she dodged. You turned, run through the door, and you did her in a single blow. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I will catch up him on something, but it won't be easy. Well, you see, I looked at the upper window. What do you mean by upper window? There's only one window. Wait, what do you mean? There's only one window. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Mr. White. Yeah, what? You are saying you saw that glass light stand? Yes. But how can he see it? Because the glass light stand was to the left in the blind spot. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Oh, okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in a single blow. Trump. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I will catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Was lying on the floor when I... What do you mean? Because the light stand wasn't even in your blind spot. No, Preston, no. No. Give him that. He's trying BS, bruv. How can he see the light stand from across the way? He was in a hotel, apparently. How can he see a light stand that's on the floor across from the hotel room to the office itself? That does not make any sense. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculous losty. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen that stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our third. Objection! That's fair enough, Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ego, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh, so you could get away from the murder charge. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blueprint. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed? In an office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered the Miss Faye office. Am I correct? Oh, the loophole. Correct. You are most correct, Mouse. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accused light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place, the White Hat, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ego, Mr. Phoenix Light Fury is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. This guy is slimy. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. I can't blame you. I can't blame you, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had to the faithful law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well, Mr. White. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. This guy is so slimy, dude. This is so slimy. Okay, wait. This guy is so slimy. Especially Edgeworth isn't making this any better either. Okay. But how do we know it was the beginning of September, the week before the murder? Wait, let's see what's found in Miss May's. But how can it be? And it can, because this was found in Miss May's room. So when did they exactly book the hotel? To my acknowledgement, they booked it on the day. No, press this guy. Press this guy. Press this guy. This guy needs to be pressed. Because this guy needs to be pressed on everything. Wait, do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. No, press this guy. Press this guy until you mess up. Okay. We're gonna check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Co. law offices. Press him on everything, man. Why did you tap me as well? Legit, this man is cop blocking me from the truth. What a slimy trucker. Why did you notice something as insinuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a brutious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning week after the murder. Right. If it was the week behind the murder, why was the riot up in a... Actually, wait. When was this? September the 1st? No, September the 5th. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Floor plans. I would say, right, it was the beginning of the it was the beginning of the week. Right. Right. I'm so confused. I've done so to place of what here attack. He fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix! Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh right, I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh, you are finally awake. Hey, Phoenix. There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You are Mayor. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You have already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court records, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So what? Oh, get him to analyze it. Look at the front of the receipt. The front is a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Oh wait, that's not 1,000. I'm dumb. 1 mil. Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September the 4th. September the 4th. Yep, and he said it was the beginning of September. He visited and saw the light stand. The day before I was killed. Now, why did Mr. Wright say in his testimony that he saw it at the beginning of September? Yes, sir. I remember that. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you are innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Yes, sir, you're gonna get dicked today, son. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you okay? Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to because the examination on Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I will ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. White his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I hate you. Ha! No. Okay, wait. Present this. Wipe the floor with this trucker. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Boo-ha-ha. You are grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Yes, Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. What? Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible to. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure. Oh, pressure on you? But I think you will agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Ah, Mouse, you pain. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ego, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object, wait and see what happens. I mean, if we object, then that's good for us, really. Because we could simply object, and yeah, we could just object him, rather than giving him one more day so he could worm it out. Yeah, we could object. But the thing is, they could just reject it because of Miles Edgeworth. Yeah, let's see. I don't know where he's going with this. I better hold back for now. Very well. As there is no objection from the defense, I got Mr. Edgeworth's extra day. Ow! Yeah, he's gonna bring some bullshit, isn't he? And after Mia showed up to help me, I know. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, reads this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this. I have something I would like to read out to the court. Let's present this. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Descent! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mayor with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. White. Yes, Your Honor. You have done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. So I wonder why he doesn't want the names to be leaked out. Probably because he would get like hurt or damaged or something like that. September the 9th, 2:24 p.m. So that was like 1 hour later. But I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You are lucky I was born as a Fae. I'm lucky and both you and May are on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. May's powers are still weak. I can't stay that long. But what? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we will meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight and say 9 o'clock? The office? I will see you later. Chief, Mayor. Or Mia, I mean. Mayor. Same thing. 9:02. That's the same time that she came to the office, wasn't it? Being here is hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? Well, what did I look like? My sister? Looks like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of her? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Mayor Faye reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Mayor here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We are partners. You know what? When I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. White and Co. law offices it got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Mayor. Aww. Good luck, Phoenix. I will always be here watching. I'm screenshotting that. That was wholesome. Right, okay, Nick, let's do this. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the road. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Okay, everyone, we finished with episode 2 of Turnabout Sisters. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care and I'll catch you guys next week for episode 3. Peace out everyone and thank you for supporting me like always. Bye!